Tamsak agad. Hi! Lian Duday! Hello! Welcome, welcome. Thank you for the thumbs up. I'm gonna start now by myself. Oh, sorry. What happened? Am I still on Zoom? Am I still on Zoom? Oh. Hello, hello. Hello guys, are you there? I think I don't know. I turned off my Zoom. Can't believe it. I'll log in from my other device. Let's see if it works. Now I tap that. Hello, if you are there. I will see it if I'm still on Zoom in this other device. Hello YouTube, 2 minutes now into the video, into the live stream. I'm still waiting for my participants. I'll take the describe an argument two of your friends had, when it happened, what it was about, how it was solved, how you felt about it. Arguments are a very common part of life, but I think most arguments can still be avoided. Recently, we have this discussion about the pandemic, and the coronavirus, of course, and how the cases has increased in numbers. So my friends and I were discussing whether a lockdown should be imposed. And one of my friends, Bianca, believed that a stringent lockdown was the only solution to bring down the cases. He was very hesitant that lockdown should be imposed without any delay, or he felt so strongly about it. However, one of my other friends, Keith, believed that lockdown don't help. He said that lockdowns lead to huge loss to the economy, and under no circumstances government should go for a lockdown or a curfew. At first, it started out in a very calm manner. We were all discussing the issue, but eventually only they were the ones talking, and we just sat there listening. They both started with facts and counters. As the argument continued, both of their voices went up. It was a heated argument. We told them to calm down, but at this point they were so engrossed that they didn't listen. Eventually they came down to personal attacks rather than talking about the need for a lockdown. Okay. I can't seem to find the... I don't know. What is going on? Okay, why is this like this? I can't believe it. Hello guys, are you there? Oh, Mansi. Hello, Mansi. Hi, Mansi. And I'll continue my Hi, Mansi.
Yes, ma'am. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Very fine after a long time.
Yeah, I know. You took a week off.
Yeah, like it's after quite a long time.
Yeah, no problem. You're here, so we can start if you like.
Yeah. Nobody has joined yet?
Not yet. We're still waiting. I did my practice already, but you are here, so we can practice together.
Okay.
You want to ask me?
Meanwhile, I'll do one thing. I'll just keep the questions and all ready.
Okay, you can ask me if you have your questions. Huh?
Yeah. Yeah, ma'am. Just 5 minutes. I'll just keep the questions.
Okay. While you're doing that, I'll grab my timer.
Okay. Yes.
I'll be right back. I'm back now.
Yeah. Shall I start, ma'am?
Yes, sure. Go ahead.
Yeah. I'll be starting the part 3 questions.
Okay.
What is the influence of social media on friendships?
I think it has a strong influence because it makes friends who lost contact with each other for a long time, they get reunited because of social media. And I can speak for my own experience. I lost contact with my high school friend, and we were very close in high school, and we were wondering why we couldn't, contact each other. And then on Facebook, I saw her name, who was a friend of my friend, like a mutual friend. So I texted her. I friend request. I requested her to be my friend, and she responded.
Okay, very nice answer, ma'am. Why do people lose contact with each other after graduation?
People, they have different goals in life. After graduation, they might be thinking of a place where they need to go because their parents decide for them. And on the other hand, the other student, a friend of yours, maybe a parent also decides which place to go and what degree to take. And yeah, you just go to your separate ways.
Okay. Do people in your country like to make new friends?
I believe so. And yes, my Filipinos or people in the Philippines, in my country, we are normally very friendly people. So even when we are not in our own place, for example, we visit another place, we just strike a conversation, and eventually we can make new friends.
Okay. Do you think old friends are more important?
Are you okay? Hello?
Yeah, ma'am. Do you think old friends are more important to the old generation or the young generation?
older generations, I've observed that they treasure those older friends or the friends that they had for many years. But for younger people, they are adventurous. They want to know new people, so they make new friends. But I'm not saying that younger generations are, they just forget all those old friends.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, like my set of questions are over. Shall I ask another? Or...
Okay, that's it. That's it. We
Yeah.
we will we will admit others now. Do you
Yeah,
want
sure.
do you want cue card questions, Mansi?
Yeah, amen. Not an issue. Any yeah, part three would also be fine.
Okay. Part three also okay. I'll give you part three. Uh,
Okay.
um, give me a minute here because
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
Why should you
I'm sorry. Now I'll give you questions. I'll give you part three questions. Three part three questions. Hello, who is there? I hear a baby's voice. Okay, Mansi, are you ready? I'll give you three questions.
Okay.
It's about arguments. Arguments with friends and your friends arguing. Okay?
Okay. Yeah.
Do you think arguments are important?
Yes, arguments are like very important because by arguing, of course, we come to know about the other, we definitely come to know about other opinions. And when there are arguments, there are sort of discussions coming up and we get to know new things. Like usually what happens is when we argue, we are adamant about something. But when we look towards other sides, there are chances that we might change our own view. So yes, I think arguments are good in a way.
Okay, excellent. Next question. What do family members generally argue about?
Well, according to me, I feel family members usually they argue more about like specifically when it comes to couples, they would argue more about the children upbringing, like ways to upbring children. They might argue on some weekend, like relating to some weekend plans or relating to some dinners or something sort of things. Like they may argue relating to these sort of things, like relating to the daily routine sort of stuff.
Okay. Last question. Is it easier for you to have arguments with your friends or your family members?
Well, I'll talk about both the points. Coming about okay, I'll talk about my friends. Well, it's quite easier to argue with my friends because they know me quite better, and so at times when I argue with them, they usually try to, of course they will argue, but at the end they try to follow my point, or they are like convinced about my point. So at times, like I feel that my argument weighs over my friend. So yes, I feel that like it's easy for me to tackle my argument towards my friends.
Okay, that's good. Now we'll accommodate Binod and Ringgit. And we will
Okay.
go back. We will answer questions again, Mansi. Ask questions and answer questions after we accommodate others and we'll
Okay.
have more
Okay.
time. I mean, if we still have time left, that would be
Okay.
good. Okay, so stay there. I'm gonna ask Ringgit and Binod to be partners. Hello, guys. Welcome, welcome.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, you are the examiner for Ringgit, Binod, and then Ringgit will be your examiner after.
Okay, Ranjit, are you there?
Hello, Ringgit. What's going on? Oh, he doesn't have his audio. Okay, he can't listen and he can't hear us. Okay, let's take Ibrahim. Ibrahim is ready, I
Yes,
think. Okay,
yes,
Ibrahim,
I'm
you
ready.
will be an
Yeah, can you hear
examiner.
me?
Yes,
Yes, very well.
you will be an examiner first to Binod.
Okay, okay. I'm asking you first question. Okay, are you ready?
Yeah,
Okay, so there are three parts in. Okay, so I will ask you some questions. The questions are divided into three parts. So I'm going to start two questions in part one. So my first question is, how many languages can you speak?
I'm, everybody are good in their own mother tongue. However, I can speak two or three more languages. Yeah, and out of them, English is the one that I love to speak besides my own mother tongue.
How useful will English be to you in your future?
Sorry.
How useful will English be to you in your future?
Yeah, English is one of the good language that I like the most.
Whose
English is
phone is that?
sorry.
Put your phone on silent.
Sorry about it. Okay, anyway,
Okay.
let me begin again. Okay. Uh, English is very important. It's an international language. It is useful. It is spoken all around the world. It is the second language for almost all the people. Yeah, English is really important for me in the futures, and I have been doing the IELTS, and I have been preparing for it for my foreign study.
Okay. What do you remember about learning languages at school?
Well, I grew up from one of the small village where the education wasn't that quality. I began my formal education in my own mother tongue, and it's the Nepali language. So the base of my English language wasn't good at the time. However, when I changed my place, I began to have a good spoken English when I got admitted to one of the private school. It was a English medium school, and I can say that my English is quite good compared to the previous one.
Okay. Okay, so I will. So now I will ask you one question. You will have to talk about the topic for 1 or 2 minutes. You have 1 minute to think about what you are going to say. Okay, so the topic is describe a website that you bought something from. You should say what the website is, what you bought from this website, how satisfied you were with that you bought, how satisfied you were with what you bought, and explain what you like or dislike about using this website.
Okay.
You have 1 minute to prepare.
Okay. Could you please tell me the points that I have to speak on once again? What was the first question?
Describe a website that you bought something from. You should say what the website is, what you bought from this website, how satisfied you were with what you bought, and explain what you like or dislike about using this website.
Okay. Well, I didn't take that for 1 minute for the preparation. Okay, I'll go on speaking. I'll try it.
Okay, that's good. Yeah.
Okay. Well, there are wide varieties of website in the internet, and I haven't used any of the websites so far when it comes to buying something. However, I had tried to do online shopping from one of the website. The name of that website was it's Daraz, okay, Daraz online shopping. It was I purchased I purchased one of the the dress that I liked the most from the same website. Uh, it took more than a week, more than a week to deliver to my home, uh, and it was quite expensive. If I had gone to buy the same materials in the shop, that would cost 40 to 50% less. However, I was ripped off by the online shopping. Yeah, the quality wasn't that bad. The quality was good, and the dress was very good. And I tried it, and I wore the dress to attend the wedding ceremony of my own brother. It was quite good. Thank you.
Okay, you had
Okay.
30 seconds
So I
left.
will ask you.
Okay, go.
Yeah.
Okay, that's about it for Binod. You can switch now, guys.
Yes.
So Ibrahim will be answering questions now.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, are you ready?
Thank
Yeah, I'm
you.
ready.
Okay, I'm going to ask you with the first part, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so what place do you like most to visit?
Well, there are different places in the world that are attractive and that are interesting to visit. I especially like art and museum because I'm fond of uh, entertainment. And besides this, I like ancient things and monuments that I can easily find in museum. So in the future, I will also prefer to visit the parks and museum.
Okay. How often do you visit these places?
Actually, I do not visit
Hi,
mostly
Mansi. Thank you.
these places because I do not
Hi,
have more
Mansi.
time to visit because
Is
I'm a
that
student
you?
and I have to
Or
study
is
full
that your
time.
son?
So when I get free time, especially
Hello,
the
Lian and
holidays,
Duday.
so I visit the museum and parks. Last Sunday, I visited the museum that that had a great uh, that had a great uh, that had a great things that had great things and monuments.
Okay. Why do you like it so much?
Actually, actually, I have studied about these things, and still I'm studying about museums and arts. So, first of all, it's connected with my study, and I have knowledge about it. Secondly, uh, uh, we have a lot of museums and
I want to
parks in our
reply to you guys
district.
to your text
So
on
these are
YouTube, but
very cheap and
I
very
can't. I
easy
don't know why.
that I can easily access to these places. So that's why I have got interest in these things, and still I'm interested to visit these places.
Okay. Is it popular with many other people?
Uh, of course, it is popular, especially in our district where I am living, because I told you that there are many parks and there are some museums. So most of the people visit these places because it's a source of entertainment and a source of education. Beside my district, I don't think that other people in our country are interested in visiting museums and parks.
Okay, so we have come to the end of part one, okay? Okay, I'm going to ask you two questions from the part three, okay?
Okay.
Alright, so what effect has the internet had on the way people generally communicate with each other?
Well, the internet is a cheap and effective source of communication around about the world. So there are different effects, and some are positive and negatives. I would like to mention two positive effects that people use internet, and uh, as the internet is a cheap source of communication, so they sometimes they get addicted, and they make friends, and it's a good habit. Secondly, people people go to different places and they have to work a lot of things. So by using internet as a source of communication, they can they can save a lot of time.
Okay. When do you think the internet is being used more and more for communication?
Sorry, could you repeat? I didn't.
Why do you think the internet is being used more and more for communication?
Well, it's an interesting question, and obviously, internet is a cheap source of communication. And nowadays, everyone have internet, everyone has smartphones, and everyone have access to internet. So, being cheap and access to this service, everyone use internet as a source of communication. And nowadays, people are working more and more. They do not have time. So this is also one of the factors that they use internet as a source of communication.
Okay, that's all. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank
All
you.
right, guys. So we have Mert. Mansi, are you still there?
I'm still there.
Okay. Can you be the examiner for Mert, please?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, thank you. I'll come back to you guys. Ibrahim, Binod, we'll have more questions if we still have time left. I'm sure we still have. Okay.
Yeah, Mert?
Hello, Mansi.
Yeah, hello. Yes, which part do you want?
Part 1 is okay.
Part 1 is fine? Okay. Okay. 1 minute. Okay. Do you know your neighbors?
Yes, I do. I know my neighbors well. We are very close to each other in our hood.
Okay. Do you like your neighbors?
Yes, I like my neighbors. They are very kind people.
Okay. And why do you think neighbors are important?
I think neighbors are important because when in your streets you can your neighbors should be quiet people and calm people. I think it's important because we should close with our neighbors
Okay.
to each other.
Okay. When do you meet your neighbors usually?
I'm meeting my neighbors. I usually meeting my neighbors in morning. We always say hello to each other
Okay.
when we meet each other.
Okay. And how often do you meet them? Usually, like, how often do you meet your neighbors?
We are meeting our neighbors in twice a week.
Twice a week. Okay. I finished my questions.
Okay, thank you guys. Now I'll give you cue card, all of you, the same question. I'll start with Mansi. Your son is there, Mansi?
Sorry, ma'am?
Is your son there with you?
No, ma'am. Now he is not there.
Okay, because I want to ask him questions too. I think he wanted to participate.
Yeah, ma'am. He is like very eager to participate.
Yeah, he can participate, no problem. I'm sure he will enjoy that. Okay, describe a natural talent that you have. Okay, that's the question. And bullet points, there are 4. What it is,
Okay.
when you discovered it,
Okay.
how you want to improve it, and how
Okay.
you feel about it. Okay, and this one, you don't have 1 minute to prepare. You just have to speak right away. Okay?
Speak right away. Okay.
Yes.
Well, actually, like this was like two years ago. Well, there are the people have many sorts of talents, but when talking about a talent which I discovered quite a time while ago, this was 2 years back. I just went on a birthday party and there were games played. So the one who loses, like they were supposed to do a sort of what was told to them. So well, I was given a punishment wherein I had to sing a song. So I started singing, and once I finished my singing, people really appreciated my singing a lot. And like that day, I came to know that yes, I do have a talent of singing, and I need to go ahead with with improvising my singing, and I really need to look upon this talent. And well, from that day onwards, I started to look for some sort of classes for me, and during my free time, I used to make sure that I practice singing. And I thought that let me even participate in some competitions. Let me I used to even at home, whenever I used to get time, I even used to do some sort of rehearsals. So this way, so this talent really, I mean, if I had not attended that birthday party, I would never have
Okay.
had a chance to
Okay, good.
discover the,
Good, you're good, Mansi. Okay, thank you so
okay,
much.
okay, thank you. It was good, man.
Yes. Okay, now
Uh,
let's take Binod. Your turn. The same question, cue card.
Okay, I'm going to describe the talent that I discovered. Um, uh, I think I don't remember exact date, but it's already more than 7 or 8 years back. Uh, well, I'm really interested in dance. I just love when I see the people dancing. Whether it is a school, cultural festivals or the school annual functions. I, when I see them people dancing, it feels like I can also dance. However, I had never tried. When I see the people dancing on the stage, when I see the videos in the YouTubes with the way they dance, it feels like it's not that complicated. But I was a kind of introverted person, and I was very shy to dance in front of the people. And neither did I try to dance alone inside the room. But however, I had a feeling that I can dance, but I had never tried it. But however, I want to thank to one of my neighbor who just encouraged me to dance on one of the cultural party at their home, and she just forced me. I had never learned the dance like that, but I just danced randomly. I copied some of the steps that I had seen in the YouTube dance video.
Okay.
I remembered those steps and I did on the party, and
Okay.
that was the first time that that everyone appreciated me.
Okay,
And
very good. Very good.
and since that day I began to dance. I became a little bit comfortable to dance in front of the people, and soon after that I joined the dance classes. Dance teacher was one of my friend, and he's still with me. He
Okay.
teaches dance, and I have a TikTok account also. I often make TikTok videos regarding the dancing
Okay.
and all that.
Good, Binod. Excellent, excellent. Okay, now
Okay.
it's Mert's turn. Describe a talent that you have and what it is, when you discovered it, how you want to improve it, how you feel about it. Go.
Last cue card is
Yeah, that's the cue card.
Yeah.
Speak now.
Last cue card. I don't hear it.
You don't hear? Oh no.
Last one.
Oh, the last question, how you feel about it. You just have to speak right away, Mert.
I will talk about my talents. One of my talents,
Mm-hmm.
and it's all about it's about football. When I was high school, I discovered my football talent, and when I was high school, I want to improve that skills, and I applied to a football club, and he accepted me for playing,
Mm-hmm.
and I felt very excited because football is my passion when I was in high school, and I in recent years I'm not.
Okay, time is up. All right. Now I'll take the question too. I'm gonna answer them, and then we still have time, and I'll ask you more questions, guys.
Yeah, excuse me, sorry to interrupt, ma'am.
Yes,
Actually,
sure.
is it fine if my son just wanted to participate
Of
just
course,
for a
of
minute?
course. Now. Okay, I'm so excited. Okay, what's his
Sorry,
name?
ma'am, for the interference.
Yeah, what's his name?
Yeah, tell your name. Sharia.
Again, please.
Sharia.
Sharia. Sharia. Okay, Sharia. Oh, welcome to our practice. Now I'm gonna ask you cue card. This we call it cue card when you describe something. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Yay, everybody's excited. Describe a natural talent that you have. And then you will answer the questions, what is that talent? When you discovered your talent, and how do you want to improve it, and how you feel about it. You can start speaking anytime you want. Now. Or I
One
can.
day in my school, there was a competition, and I participated in that. And then I got a medal, and that was an Olympic race. So there are many hurdles in that. So I got my whole class got a medal, and I want to improve it like by just like I was about to fall, but I got saved. Then my teacher told, you are good, but not that much. Then then from now I'm trying to improve it by going in the Olympic race classes.
Oh, that's so good. It's excellent. Okay, do you want to say more? How do you feel about it? How do you really want to do it?
Yeah, I do. Then when next time I get a new Olympic race, then I can get more good.
Okay, excellent, Sharia. Thank you.
Thank you so much for giving the chance.
That's so sweet. He can join us. I love listening to him. His
Yeah.
English is really
Yeah.
good, very clear pronunciation, and all that.
Pronunciation is good, ma'am. Yes, even I feel so at times.
Yeah. Okay, so we have a new one. All right. I wanna ask Binod. Binod, do you wanna give questions to Nguyen?
Okay.
I wonder if
Okay, so I
Nguyen.
have
Yes. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, no Nguyen, right?
Nguyen. Nguyen.
Nguyen. Wow,
Nguyen.
that's quite complicated name.
It's very complicated.
Okay, so I have some questions. I'm gonna ask you the questions from part 3. Okay.
Nguyen, okay, she's unmuted
Okay.
now. Oh, Nguyen,
How
you
much?
have to unmute. Sorry, Binod, she's not unmuted yet. Okay, we'll just continue. Maybe she just wanna listen. Oh,
Okay,
there's
are you
got
there?
a text. Oh, she said she will observe. Okay, good. Now,
Okay.
okay, you keep asking questions, 1 or 2, Binod and Mert, and then Mansi and I also. Okay?
Okay. I'm gonna ask you a question. Okay, the question is like this: how much time do children spend with their parents in your country?
That's for Mert.
Can you repeat this?
How much time do children spend with their parents in your country?
In my country, family relationships are very close. Children are sitting with their parents in nights, and they are spent with their most of their time with their father and mother, and we are always keeping touch with our families in my country.
And do you think that time is enough?
I think it's not enough because we are working or studying in the daytime, and we have not much time in all day, and we are spending night time with our family, and I think it's enough.
Okay.
Okay.
Have relationships.
Okay.
Have relationships with.
It's enough, Binod. Mert, you give 2 questions to Binod,
Okay.
please.
1 minute.
Each minute counts. Come on, hurry up.
What do you enjoy doing in your free time?
Go.
1 second, please. Question, please.
What do you enjoy doing in your free time?
I just enjoy my free time a lot. I told you earlier, I'm a kind of introverted person, and I love spending time with me myself. So, internet is all what I have. I spend most of the time watching the movies in the internet. I go with the YouTube videos, and moreover, Facebook. Yes, I spend most of the time in Facebook. I talk to my friends and the families. I watch the news, international news, everything. So that's all. Internet is all I have. I enjoy a lot.
Okay. 1 more.
Okay, is there some other hobby or sport you would like to try? And why?
Yeah, sports. I just love sport. Football is my my favorite game. But because of this Corona pandemic, I'm locked, inside my, on home, and the city is under the lockdown. Because of that reason, it's been a while that I haven't gone to the field to play football. However, I was the football games, the Champions League, La Ligas, these international clubs matches. I often was in my television.
Okay, that's about it, guys. Now I'm gonna ask Mansi if she's got questions for me. 2 questions. Any question, or maybe part 1 question. 2.
Part 1 would be fine.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Okay. Do you like science?
Oh no, this is the wrong question. Okay, to be honest, I don't like science, but I'm interested in about the I'm interested the composition of water, the chemical composition, which is I know that water has got one hydrogen and one oxygen. So that's something that interests me.
The center of the atom bomb.
That's enough.
Yeah.
And how has science affected, how has the science and technology affected our lives?
Oh, it has affected us in many ways. For example, we have the internet, and now we can communicate with each other, even if the other person is in the other part of the world. Oh, and we can still communicate fast. It's not like we have to wait for a month to get an answer from the person that we tried to contact. Okay, that's about it, guys. All right. Now, bye bye, YouTube.